We are diving into Chipotle. Third quarter earnings. Get ready to unpack their latest financials and see what's really driving their performance.
Yeah, it's always fascinating to kind of peek behind the curtain of a company like Chipotle. They've managed to cultivate like a unique position, I think, in the fast casual landscape.
Right. And this quarter's earnings report is generating a lot of buzz. I mean, they pulled in a whopping $2.8 billion in revenue. That's a 13% jump compared to last year.
Yeah, that's a significant increase, especially in this economic climate, right? A lot of restaurants are struggling to like maintain, let alone grow revenue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's the secret sauce here? Well, for starters, their comparable restaurant sales are up a solid 6%. So more people are choosing Chipotle.
Yeah, that's a key indicator of their strength, I think. Remember, comparable sales, that measures growth at existing locations. So this isn't just about new restaurant openings, it's about attracting more customers to their established restaurants.
Speaking of attracting customers, Chipotle's interim CEO, Scott Boatwright, specifically mentioned the return of their smoked brisket as a significant sales driver.
Ah, yeah, the power of a well-executed limited time offer, right? These LTOs, as they're called, are a brilliant way to create buzz and entice customers to come back for more.
It's like a little culinary adventure.
Right. And Chipotle seems to have mastered the art of generating excitement around these limited time offerings. But what's really interesting to me is that they're achieving traffic growth when a lot of other restaurants are seeing declines.
Yeah, that's a remarkable feat. And it speaks volumes about their brand loyalty and the value proposition they offer. Even with inflation and economic uncertainty, people are choosing Chipotle. This suggests they've struck a chord with consumers seeking both quality and value.
It makes me think about my own experience. I feel like they haven't skimped on portions even with rising food costs. Yeah, you've hit on an important point, I think. Chipotle is deliberately maintaining generous portions even as they face pressure from inflation and supply chain challenges. This ties back to their food with integrity philosophy. They're committed to using high quality ingredients, and they're not passing those increased costs directly on to the consumer through smaller portions.
It's a balancing act for sure. But speaking of investments, Chipotle has been making headlines for their commitment to their employees, offering higher wages and benefits. They've also been early adopters of technology, including AI and automation.
Yeah, those are both smart plays in today's landscape, I think. Investing in employees is crucial for attracting and retaining talent, especially in a tight labor market. And embracing technology can streamline operations, improve efficiency, and even enhance the customer experience.
Give me an example. How are they using technology to actually make a difference?
Well, one striking example is their AI-powered hiring tool. They've managed to reduce the time it takes to hire new employees by a staggering 75%. That's a game changer in terms of staffing efficiency.
Wow, that's a serious time saver. And I know they're also experimenting with robotics in the kitchen. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It's true. They're testing a produce slicer that automates the chopping and slicing of ingredients. This technology not only saves time and labor, but it also ensures consistency and can even enhance flavor.
Okay, now that's what I call innovative. A robot chef that can make my burrito bowl even tastier. Sign me up.
It does sound intriguing, doesn't it? But it also raises some thought-provoking questions. As Chipotle embraces automation, how will that impact the human element of their dining experience? It's something to consider.
It's a great point. While those advancements are impressive, it's important to ensure technology enhances rather than diminishes the overall dining experience.
Exactly. It's all about finding that balance between efficiency and the human touch.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground here. Chipotle is delivering strong financial performance, leveraging strategic marketing, focusing on employee well-being, and embracing cutting-edge technology.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, Chipotle is demonstrating that they're not simply riding the wave of past success. They're actively innovating and adapting to the ever-evolving landscape of the restaurant industry.
So far, it seems to be a recipe for success. Stay with us as we delve deeper into their financial outlook and expansion plans in part 2 of our Chipotle earnings deep dive.
Welcome back to our deep dive into Chipotle's third quarter 2024 earnings.
We're ready to dig into the next layer of their financial performance and see what's on the menu for their future.
All right, let's talk numbers. Chipotle is projecting continued comparable sales growth in the mid to high single digits for the remainder of 2024.
So they're expecting to keep that momentum going. That's pretty ambitious considering the economic headwinds a lot of companies are facing.
It is. But remember, Chipotle has a track record of exceeding expectations. And they're not just relying on organic growth, they're also planning to open a significant number of new restaurants.
Ah, the classic expansion strategy. Makes sense. But also comes with its own set of challenges, right?
Absolutely. Expansion requires like a substantial investment in real estate, construction equipment, and staffing. And in this economic climate, those costs can be even more difficult to manage.
So how is Chipotle planning to navigate those potential hurdles?
Well, they have a few advantages, I think. First, they have a strong cash position, which gives them the financial flexibility to invest in growth. Second, they're continuously refining their operations and leveraging technology to enhance efficiency, which helps control costs. And third, they're being strategic about where they open new locations, focusing on areas with high growth potential.
It sounds like they're taking a calculated approach to expansion, weighing the risks and rewards carefully. But I'm curious about how their labor investments fit into this bigger picture. We talked about their commitment to higher wages and benefits, but how did that contribute to their overall strategy?
It's a crucial element of their long-term vision. Remember, a well-trained and motivated workforce is essential for delivering exceptional customer experiences and maintaining operational efficiency.
Makes sense. Happy employees often lead to happy customers, and that translates to better business.
Precisely. And in a tight labor market, investing in employees is a key differentiator. It helps attract and retain top talent, which is essential for Chipotle's continued success.
It seems like Chipotle is really playing the long game, recognizing that investing in their people is just as important as investing in technology and expansion.
You're absolutely right. They're taking a holistic approach, understanding that success requires like a delicate balance of multiple factors.
Speaking of technology, we've talked about the AI-powered hiring tool and the produce slicer, but are there other tech innovations on the horizon? What else are they exploring?
Well, Chipotle is constantly pushing the boundaries of technology in the restaurant space. They're experimenting with AI to personalize the customer experience. Imagine ordering your usual burrito bowl through the app and getting a suggestion for like a new ingredient based on your past orders. That's AI at work, making the experience more tailored and enjoyable.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can see how that would make customers feel valued and understood.
Yeah.
It's like Chipotle is taking personalization to the next level.
Exactly. And it's just one example of how they're using technology to enhance the customer experience. They're also exploring ways to leverage technology for more efficient inventory management, which can help reduce waste and improve profitability.
It's fascinating to see how technology is transforming the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
But with all this focus on innovation and expansion, are there any potential risks or challenges that Chipotle needs to be mindful of?
Of course, even the most successful companies face potential headwinds. The economy could take an unexpected turn, consumer preferences could shift, or new competitors could emerge.
Those are all valid concerns.
Yeah.
How is Chipotle preparing for those potential challenges?
One of their key strengths, I think, is their adaptability. They've shown like a remarkable ability to navigate uncertainty and adjust to changing conditions. Remember those food safety scares they faced a few years ago? They addressed them head on, implemented stricter safety protocols, and regained consumer trust.
It's a testament to their resilience and their commitment to continuous improvement. They didn't shy away from the problem. They faced it head on and came out stronger.
Exactly. And that ability to learn and adapt will be crucial as they navigate the ever-evolving landscape of the restaurant industry.
So while there are always challenges ahead, Chipotle seems well equipped to handle them. They have a strong brand, a loyal customer base, and a forward-thinking leadership team that's committed to innovation and adaptability.
And that's precisely why they're a company worth watching. They're not just staying ahead of the curve, they're shaping the future of the industry.
We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, exploring Chipotle's financial performance, strategic initiatives, and even their forays into the world of robotics. But there's one big question we haven't fully answered yet. What does all this mean for Chipotle's future?
Stay tuned as we tackle that very question in the final course of our Chipotle Earnings Deep Dive.
Welcome back. We've explored Chipotle's financials, their growth strategies, and their embrace of technology.
Now let's address the big question, right? What does all of this mean for Chipotle's future? Are they poised for continued success, or are there like storm clouds on the horizon?
It's a question on everyone's mind, especially in such a dynamic and often unpredictable industry. What do you think?
Well, based on what we've seen, Chipotle's in like a remarkably strong position, I think. They're delivering impressive financial results. They're staying ahead of the curve with technology, And they're investing in their people. These are all hallmarks of a company with a bright future.
But as we discussed earlier, the restaurant industry is fiercely competitive. New trends emerge constantly, consumer preferences can shift quickly, and economic conditions can create unexpected challenges. How is Chipotle preparing for those potential headwinds?
Well, one of their greatest strengths is their adaptability. They've demonstrated time and again their ability to navigate uncertainty and emerge stronger. Remember those food safety challenges they faced a few years back?
Yeah.
They didn't shy away from the problem. They addressed it head on, implemented stricter safety protocols, and rebuilt consumer trust.
That's a great example of their resilience. It seems like they're always learning, evolving, and finding ways to improve.
Exactly. And that mindset is essential in today's rapidly changing world. They're not resting on their laurels. They're constantly seeking ways to innovate, whether it's through technology menu development or their commitment to employee well-being.
It's that combination of factors, I think, that sets them apart. They're not just focused on profits, they're focused on building a sustainable business
Yeah.
with a strong culture and a loyal customer base.
You've hit the nail on the head. They're playing the long game, and it's a strategy that seems to be paying off. They understand that true success isn't just about quarterly earnings. It's about creating a company that can thrive for years to come.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Chipotle's third quarter earnings, what's the key takeaway for our listeners? What should they be watching for in the coming months?
Here's what I'd say. Chipotle is a company that's worth paying attention to. They're not just a fast casual restaurant chain, they're a bellwether for the industry. They're pushing boundaries, embracing innovation, and setting a new standard for what it means to be a successful and responsible business.
I couldn't agree more. Their journey is a testament to the power of adaptability, innovation, and a commitment to both employees and customers.
It's been a pleasure exploring their story with you.
Likewise. And to our listeners, we hope this deep dive has provided you with valuable insights into Chipotle's performance and their vision for the future. We always love hearing your thoughts, so feel free to share your takeaways on social media using #DeepDiveChipotle. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.